Hello everyone and welcome. It is time for some more Silent Hill F, and we're actually finishing up the game. So I hope you all are ready. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all fine on this Tuesday. And yeah. Also today we are trying Ramuna because the game told us it restores your sanity. So I guess I got blue Ramuna. I also got clear Ramuna. We're drinking the blue one today because that's what the game is. And we'll see if it actually restores my sanity. I could use some more sanity, you know? Let's make this one open. So this... Okay, how is this supposed to work? What have you done?
Nothing.
Wait. Oh no, wait, I need to... Okay, I have to clip out this thing here.
And then make.
Yeah. So... like sticking this here. Nervous?
I think you need more oomph.
I'm not getting it. What?
Do you need a hammer?
No, it should be able to do it. I'm stronger. I did it. Okay, it's fizzing. There's even a ball in there, yeah?
Yeah, that's the point.
Want to smell?
What does it taste?
Really chemical. I'm just unsure. This is like...
Described weirdly chemical. It looks weirdly chemical.
like, it's kind of sweet. There is some artificial flavor in it. And...
Artificial flavor tastes weird.
yeah, it's not even blue. It's like, it's supposed to be blueberry, but that's not how blueberries taste.
There's something in the beginning, really shortly after you drink it, that's really weird. But after that's gone, it's actually okay because it's sparkly water.
It's basically sparkly water.
That's slightly thicker.
Okay, I don't know how this is supposed to restore my sanity.
Maybe because you can play with the ball.
I like playing with balls. Reminds me of something.
It reminds me also of something.
There is something
I think
that's
it's related to pancakes.
pancakes. No, I was thinking more like there's another drink that tastes similar that you can actually buy here in Germany. I don't know. Let me just mull over this first. I mean, it's drinkable, but I have to be very honest here. There are better soft drinks by far. Even in Germany, we just have better soft drinks here. Like oh hey, you want a soda or lemonade that actually tastes like the fruit? I don't know, get an Orangina one. Those are really good. Where did I taste this? Oh my god. I think some really cheap energy drinks taste like that. It's this gummy bear flavor, you know? I have to say, I'm genuinely not that impressed with Ramune right now. Like, if this is the premier Japanese soda, I'm sorry, Japan. Import German stuff. We do better. We're better at
The
this.
Japanese like subtle flavor.
Which is weird because this is like, again, it tastes like gummy bear. Also, hello, Claire. How are you doing?
Ew. I have water.
We have blueberry, and it's like, yes, you have water.
Water has also a subtle flavor.
Again, I do think this is like really cheap energy drinks that are like, they also have this kind of, well, gummy bear flavor, is how I would call it. You know? It's like, I'm just saying, when it comes to sodas, we have leagues better ones here. Like, easily cleared by so many. At least, you know, it reminds me of the cheap energy drinks that are sold here. It's just, I can't pin down what I do feel it tastes like. It's just such an odd flavor. Because it's also, you know, clearly, how's it called? It's clearly artificial. Oh boy. God damn it. What I do find interesting though about the Ramune bottles, even though they are not DIN normed, they have fund. So I still would say if Ramune wants to sell in Germany, they should actually go to someone that actually makes sodas, like a local brewery, and let someone update their flavor, and then sit down and maybe put them into like DIN normed, I think, small Beck's bottles or so. You know, they can be reused. Hello, Tom. How are you doing? Yeah, fun. I'm trying Ramune, the blue one, because according to this game, it restores Senti. This one just makes me feel confused, but yeah, it has fun. It has Eilig fun. But yeah, it's so funny how the dad is just like, I love this that the dad is just like, yeah, wait, we don't have money problems now, so you know what? Let's do that onsen tour that you always dreamed of, which is like, huh. So he's thinking of his wife, and then the wife is just like, maybe don't write me this, you dipshit. Water, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I didn't like it. It's like very weird. I think that's very similar to that because they all have kind of the same artificial flavors. But here, Ramuna. I drank it and it didn't restore my sanity. I rather make myself another pickle Pepsi or so. Might need that. Where do I need to go next, actually? I forgot. How are you doing, by the way? How's everything going? Oh yeah, floats are kind of a thing that they do in the US. I cannot imagine if it how that would taste good. So, but maybe again, I'm a bit too. Am I stupid? Question mark. I did this house so many times, and yet. Where's the fucking calendar? Ah, here, I think. Has to be here. It isn't. What is wrong? Da, da, da. Okay. I hate how my brain sometimes just makes the dumbest associations. Because I just thought, what is wrong? And then my brain just instantly switched to, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Da da da. No, this is a sword game. Now, I turned it into a sword game because you can unlock a sword. Well, you have to unlock a sword even. Okay, this is fucking. Sorry, pipe kinda mid. Oh yeah, right. I'm stupid. Wasn't the... Yep, there was the calendar. I mean, I still have a pipe. I just don't use it, so... Also have a bat. I even have a very fancy sword. Oi, come back. Da 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 da. We are in the horrific house. I don't need you anymore. Sickle. Neat, but I don't need it. Chocolate. Whee. I have so many. Whoops. So. Okay, I really feel like I should get some Pepsi.
Should I get you some?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
But just not now. Wait, yeah, you can get it. I wanted to get also the pickle juice.
I can get you both.
But also you need to cut up a pickle.
You can eat it.
Ah.
Put it up in your mouth.
I really thought like, you know, if it actually tastes good, if we could do pickle ramune one day, but probably would be a bit of a waste. Oh yeah, how's the fall going for everyone? Have you had good pumpkin time?
私はそういうものだと思って生きてきたから。だからお見合いの話が来た時も、今度は私の番なんだってそう思ったよ。
お姉ちゃんはどうして知らない人と結婚できたの？
親同士で話して仲人さんが入って、その上で私にふさわしい方と分かって紹介されたんだもの。出会うのは初めてでもきっと仲良くなれるって確信があったわ。恋愛結婚も素敵だと思うけれど、恋は盲目。籍を入れた後に相手の嫌な面に気づいても遅いのよ。
Yo!
君はお姉ちゃんたちの言うことがよくわからないよ。
ひな子だって幸せな結婚をして幸せな人生を歩みたいでしょ。
そこが違うの。そこが多分私とお姉ちゃんの、私と世界の一番の違いなの。
違いって？
私、幸せになることが絶対に大切とは思ってないの。もちろん幸せにはなりたいよ。でもそれよりも大事なことがあるの。
それは何？
自分で選択したかどうか。私はね、幸せにしてもらいたいんじゃない。自分で選んで幸せになりたいの。たとえ幸せになれなかったとしても、自分で選んだ結果はとても尊くて、私には価値があるように思えるの。みんなが女の幸せと呼ぶもの、頼もしい旦那様と大勢の子供たち、そういうものと生涯無縁になるとしても構わない。私には幸せになれるかどうかよりも、自分で運命を選べたかどうかが大事なの。
私には綺麗事に聞こえるけれどね。
Oh no! It broke something in you.
ひな子の言うことが間違ってるとも思えない。あと100年。いや、ひょっとしたらもう少し早いかも。どんな結果だろうと、自分で選んだ結果なら、それが幸せだと、そうと言える時代がきっと訪れると思うわ。お姉ちゃんはその世界には行けないけれど、ひな子は行けるといいね。
Yeah, and then Yonko just went on and just was like, no,
自分で結果を選べること
no,
が
I need to make her feel shit because it's not in her eyes realistic
幸せじゃ
because
ないんだ。誰にも操らせない。
Not directly, no. It's just that when she decides to go with the arranged marriage, then Joko obviously wants to help.
yeah, But I mean, also in every other instance, she also is like, you should totally go with the arranged marriage. Totally do it.
But after she already decided that.
Yeah, I mean, Junko is basically saying, yeah, there might be a time, but it's not now. And like, Junko, shut the fuck up.
She literally said right now that she hopes that Hinako can live in that world. So no, you're wrong.
Yeah. She hopes, but also, let's just be real here, she kind of doesn't want to.
No.
Anyway, pick up. The F is for flashback. The F is for a lot. She's result oriented. Yeah. Future self. The canvas is blank. Ah. How very poetic. I have to give you that.
That's a problem. We have like Shinako, which obviously wants what she just said.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have drug-induced Minako, basically.
Oh yeah. But then again, let's not forget that both guys in this game are pretty shit.
Well, I would argue she doesn't have to choose any of them.
Yeah, she should not choose.
The one is an aristocratic monster that tries to be nice, and the other one is the drug overlord and the enemy to all women.
Literally! By the way, Tom, if you're thinking we are, literally enemy to all women, yeah, he is. The game literally says he's an enemy to all women. Yeah.
You could eat chocolate and then take more chocolate.
I could, but it wouldn't help me a lot.
Why not?
Because it's just chocolate.
Eat the chocolate.
Wait, okay, you know what here? Nom. There. Hinako is fat now. Are you happy? Your obesity will rise.
That would be an interesting stat, but I think people would make some stuff out of that already.
When every game has the mechanics of GTA San Andreas, you can just become fat.
Halo 2.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But I think in Fable 2 you were unable to lose weight. Or at least it was relatively hard because you needed to eat special food or something.
It was something, I'd
It's a
say.
vague memory. So long ago. Also, I'm pretty sure I know what sound the doll makes when it stabs all the time.
God, I'm not seeing shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I know what a big part of the sound file of the doll is.
What?
A very angry chicken.
A very angry chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, have the otter. I mean, yeah, but also she definitely feels very pushy towards one thing.
No,
so.
it's just Hinako wanted that, so she needs to do that. Because it was Minako that was talk. Hinako, yeah. Do not forget that.
Okay.
If she didn't have drug-induced psychosis at that point, she might have just said no. And then the marriage would be off the table and Junko would be okay, do your thing.
It's still fucking funny how we're just talking about, yeah, if she didn't have a drug-induced psychosis, Ain't that right, Shu? You fucking... Shu literally is shitty Heisenberg. I'm sorry.
Also, remember how last Silent Hill stream Nya was trashing Brandenburg for not having any Burg, so no castles?
Maybe.
Maybe you remember that one.
Maybe I do remember that one.
Do you know why Brandenburg has no castle?
Yes, because you showed me.
So why does Brandenburg have no castles?
Because Brandenburg was literally a robber kingdom. Like, seriously, it's Brandenburg got into so much disarray that they basically went and everyone, you know, like the church was corrupt as fuck, which is like,
Nothing new, but still.
nothing new, but you know, when in the medieval times everyone says that church is corrupt as fuck, that's bad. It's like triple bad.
High tolls from the barons.
Yeah. And no one cared.
Also, barons turned into robbery knights, basically.
Robber barons. It's
Robber
called.
barons in English, yeah.
Yeah. Now, by the way, can you open up again where the last
I
movie
wanted
is?
to end this first.
Yeah. But yeah, basically it turned into robber barons and erected a lot of illegal forts, basically. And so
I think die Hohenzoller.
the Hohenzollern, when they got granted Brandenburg, they basically just were like, oh, we should clean this up. And they did. So that's, and they removed a lot of castles. So yeah, the reason Brandenburg doesn't have Burgen is like, they were all turned down because they were illegal buildings. Or very German. Wait.
Come, you saw that coming.
No. I mean, literally, no, I didn't see it coming.
Kinda bad at the game.
But let's go back to the bird door. It's a different place now, though.
What does the map say? There's a question mark, exclamation mark, bird. Arrow pointing to the door.
Yeah. It's the question of what does it mean?
Maybe you need to be questioning and exclaiming.
I don't have emotes, so no. We have not seen the first of those movies, actually. I mean, I'm not surprised. Demon Slayer was a pretty good adaptation, and from what all I can gather, the source material is also just pretty good and concise, so... Yeah.
One of the few new good shonen, I guess.
Mm.
ガスが切れてるみたいだけど、
Ah,
チューブはまだ使えそうだ。
yeah, I kind of hate the fact that that there's a very clear thing that right-wing leaning people keep propping it up as a culture war thing, though. Even though it's very obvious why they are doing it. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, it's a really good adaptation. It really is like this thing that the how's it called? There's this thing that basically the whole studio is working on it and they're really putting in the effort, so you feel that it's really good. Like it's one of those shows where I can't just say yeah, I mean honestly I do think the big problem I do think is always like a lot of people want to do long series, but they are just not good at doing it. Like, I'm sorry, you're not gonna make the next One Piece. Period. Like, that series is the result of an insane person basically going completely in, you know, making a masterwork for the ages. But like, the fact that Demon Slayer was just like, here's our boss, here is what we set up, and then it just does it, and that's great. Like, I think the part I like about Demon Slayer the most is the fact that it exactly knows what it wants to do and does it without fluff, you know? Because there are enough shows that idle around. What? That was the Ramuna? Mid as fuck. I am not impressed. Pickled Pepsi though. Okay, you know what? Even I might have an extra pickle juice today, but even with it's good. It's really good. This one's the sugar-free one, so yes, works nicely. Okay, so which one was it again?
What do you need? You don't need the whale. You don't need the cat. You don't need the pine. I think.
Mm.
You have the hawk, the blast hand mirror.
It was
wolf,
somewhere in the Mizu mansion.
the horse you have, the crow you have, the Suzuran,
Yeah,
cuckoo.
the cuckoo we need.
Okay. In the Shimizu Residence 3, after completing the ominous photo puzzle, check the hallway southeast of Hinako's childhood room.
Ah, okay. So I guess now. It's a really tight show, yeah. I mean, hell, I think the one thing people complained about the most was, how's it called? The fact that the training arc dragged a bit, and it's like, no, it was just a nice pace breaker. It's really good, so, yeah. I'm very happy that Demon Slayer exists as a show and a manga. It's like I didn't collect the picture.
Then go back.
Oh.
tired?
Yeah. Why fool? Did I fuck something up?
Yeah. You didn't collect the picture.
I don't even know where it is now. So, yeah. Don't blame me.
Actually, you should blame you for that one.
9. Was das?
Now I want to throw the Stronghold Crusaders insults at you. Just for the fun of it.
No. No. Don't do that. It would be very mean of you.
Hmm. Then I won't do it.
Yes, because else you would be a big meanie, what you are most of the time. You learned your lesson.
Have you molded the wax yet?
No, could have done that actually.
Don't you kind of need to do that to get to the picture?
I don't think so.
You have played the game like 3 times and you don't remember what to
Different.
do.
Honestly, I think the interesting part about the demons is the fact that the more interesting, they would actually be a bit more interesting if a bunch of them were just irredeemable. Like,
I don't know if it would be more interesting. I think the whole point thematically was showing that the demons are basically just humans.
I know. But,
Humans with terrible power and lust for flesh.
yeah.
Like, I haven't read the manga, but it's at the very least better than Frieren's demons. They make no sense at all.
Oh god, Freelance demons are just. Ooh, let's do basically some racism and then some white nuts are like, no, you're not getting it. I'm like, What do you mean I'm not getting it about a species that looks human, acts human, even shows to be acting very human, but you know, oh no, they're actually just irredeemable monsters and you should not believe any word they say. Bye.
I mean, it's true, but it's self-contradictory. Like, you cannot say they don't know what the words actually mean and them being able to hold deeper conversations.
Okay, fair. Musa is just such an asshole. That's pretty great, actually.
Good villain.
Oh yeah.
I can see that it can come off as cheap ending.
Especially since both of their backstories are just, yeah, we've heard that backstory in another show before, in another context.
I thought it was just there to contextualize. Because I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Contextualize actions, but even then it's like, oh.
ちょっとおいでなさい。
Oh.
お母さん、ひな子の誤解を解いておきたいの。
誤解って？
ひな子はお母さんのこと、お父さんにいつもいじめられてるって思ってる？
そんなこと。
確かにお父さんはちょいと短気な人だけど、娘の前ではいい格好がしたいだけの照れ屋な人なんだよ。
あんなに怒鳴ったり物を投げつけたりしてきたのに。
お父さんはね、ずっと夢があったの。自分と友達で小さなお店を持ちたいって。
夢？
そう。お父さんには仲のいいお友達がいてね、船に乗っていた頃からかな、弟みたいに可愛いっていつも言ってた。でもね、何かあったんだろうね。急にお父さんが貯めてたお金全部持って逃げちゃった。きっとどうしようもない理由があったんだろうね。悪い人には見えなかったから。お父さん、それですごく傷ついてね、荒れてた時期があったの。落ち着くといつも私には謝ってくれたよ。でもね、子供には弱い父親の姿を見せたくないからって。男の人はプライドが高いから。
だからって家族を傷つけていいわけがない。
ひな子はきっと家に入ると女は男に虐げられるってそう思い込んじゃってるんだろうね。でもね、あんたが思ってるほど女もお母さんも弱くはないんだよ。お父さんなんて娘の前ではカッコつけて威張ってるけど、あんたたちがいない時は全然違うんだから。
Doesn't excuse it.
Doesn't really make it better, yeah.
以前お母さんとお父さん大喧嘩したことがあるの。
知らない。そんなことあったの？
お母さん、お父さんが謝ってくるまで徹底的に無視してやったよ。あんたたちがいる前では普通に振る舞ってたけどね。おかずもお父さんの嫌いなものばっかりにして、お茶に雑巾の絞り汁入れてやったこともあるの。
お母さんが信じられない。
お父さん、たったの3日で値を上げたよ。あんたと純子が寝静まった後、そこにベターっと土下座してね。
お父さんが本当に？
そうだよ。私とお父さんが本気で喧嘩をしたら、お父さんが私に勝てるわけないじゃない。でもね、それは私たち夫婦の話。
Yeah.
お前に心配かけたのは てないと思ってるよ。
There's something very fucked up about learning that your dad might just not be a bad person.
No, he is a bad person.
No, he could be a good father. He just literally gives too much into the toxicity around his daughters. Which is just like, fuck. Ah. That's true horror, just saying.
してくれてありがとう。お母さん。
Yeah, he's a fucking awful father. But also this does put better into context, after the next boss fight that he was actually smiling and happy because he probably does care. Just awful human being. F stands for father.
Oh, I think the doll is awake.
Maybe. Yeah, the doll is awake.
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 The big doll.
Let's check it. Yeah.
The whole villain thing, I think it depends on your writing skill. You can do different villains and make them work, but yeah, I'm not informed enough about writing to make like a more or less objective statement about which kind of villains are the best.
You can it really depends on what kind of villain you want for the story, because like I do think there are a lot that nowadays that try to humanize villains, and there's like, listen, there's a whole
Can work.
it can work. The thing is, just humanizing a villain makes it hard because at some point you need to actually understand why is villain. But okay,
Why is villain?
yeah, why is villain? Because a villain doing something you can you can understand and even sympathize with is always makes the lets you very easily fall into the category of very easy to fall in the category of, oh yeah, they may be right, but their methods were wrong. Uncle. Huh?
Oh.
His his brother's wife needs an operation. Oh. Mom has cancer. Oh. Yeah, that's... Oh, damn. Well, honestly, Hinako's family is very fucked up. Yeah, I mixed that up. Sorry, the pickled Pepsi isn't working yet. Okay, where's the fucking picture frame? Can you just maybe go look it up? Ending 4 picture frame. Right. Yeah. No wonder that that is also on edge. What is the same place?
In a storage room to the southeast at the end of the hallway that starts at the Hokora. That's at least what it says here.
Residence 2. Oh my god, it's the wrong residence.
There.
Yeah, I need to jump around a bit again.
I mean, that's why I, for some reason, despite its flaws, like Gu Daoist Master. Because our protagonist is just evil.
I mean, he's interesting because he's generally an evil asshole, and he was written because the author was like, people are not writing evil bastards. So, yeah. Yeah, for some reason I didn't go here.
Pictures.
この写真なんか見たことある気がする。
You should remember that. That's not a time where there were like 10k photos of you by the time you're 12 hours old.
Yeah.
But then again, drug-induced psychosis.
Drug-induced psychosis, exactly. But Peter Parker picked a pack of pickled Pepsi. Honestly, I wish pickled Pepsi would be sold here. That shit is banging. So, frame puzzle is here. Okay, now I need to check all the places where it could spawn.
Where what would spawn?
The Omamori.
I think there's just one place. Boys.
Yeah, have a good night.
Night.
So, where is it? Is this residence 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Okay, that means yeah, that makes the last Omamori really okay. That's not even hidden. That's just fucking out of the way. Because this is residence 2 then. Let me check really quickly here. No. In here. So you basically solve something in Residence 1, then have to cycle all the way back to Residence 3.
Iron Residence 3. Hello.
What?
Iron Residence 3.
Yes.
You know, just because you say yes doesn't prove anything.
I am in Residence 3. This is where...
That's
look,
still... Yeah, and it's there. You can run in there.
wait, this is new. What the fuck? That is very new.
Now you can finally play no hit runs.
So... that is so utterly out of the way. How did they actually expect people to find this?
By going back after every single event flag, like you do if you want to scan a game for things.
Yeah, I guess, but still. It is odd, like... But hey, all Omamoris. Done. Wow. I am happy. I have all Omamori now. Okay, so. White and black fought, battling upon a set of scales. Yet neither wanted for the scales, for what they desired was simply a quiet, grey place where they could belong together. Just Omamori, yeah. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone. Want to make only once we are ready.
I guess that's the show don't tell storytelling of Minako shoving Chinako out of the nest.
I guess. Maybe want to look it up, just
What?
so we quest puzzle. Heavens below and nose, so heavens below. Oh no, okay, that's fine. I have it.
Okay.
It was literally just the moment.
話だろう
Yeah.
Hinako 今少しいいか
Damn.
なんかよ
お前に謝っておこうと思ってな
何を
俺は情けない父親だった長い間怒鳴ったり怖がらせたりして悪かった
今頃謝ってなかったことになんかなるわけないでしょ。あれだけ長いことみんなに迷惑かけて全部チャラになるなんて本気で思ってるの？
思ってないお前の気持ちを考えれば到底許せるわけもないそれを重々分かってるそれでも俺に謝らせてくれ許してくれなくて構わないから
はあ、あんた一人がスッキリしたいからってだけで勝手に謝ってるの？迷惑だよ。 よ。今だって急に怒り出して包丁を投げつけてこないか怖くてたまらないんだから。
子供に怖がられるくらいが威厳のある父親だと誤解していたんだ。本当にすまない。
じゃあ勝手にこれからもそうしててよ。出てってよ。それでもお父さんは謝ってくれてる。許す許さないは私たちの勝手だけど、お父さんの謝りたいっていう気持ちまでも無限にはできないよ。お父さんの都合なんか知らないよ。家族だよ。それでもお母さんに聞いたでしょ。お父さんが裏切られて辛い目にあったって。辛い理由があったから乱暴も許せっていうの。そんなのまかり通らない。
will nicht mal, dass du ihm vergibst.
German, he did.
What?
This German. No, not.
言い訳も謝罪も聞いてやる義理は確かにない。でもね、家族の縁は切れないんだよ。だから許さなくてもいいけれど聞いてあげなくちゃ。お父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
You just German.
お母さんはお父さんを
Oh, I
許
did?
しているのかもしれないけど、
Yes.
私には
What?
無理。
When?
I couldn't even read it because I need to control your sanity here.
知ってる？私たちとお父さんは血がつながっているけど、お父さんとお母さんは血なんかつながってないんだよ。結婚したってだけの赤の他人のお母さんがお父さんの話を聞いて許せたんだよ。どうして血のつながりのある私たちが話も聞いてあげられないの？
Stupid argument.
It is.
怖かったと思う。今も怖いと思う。許せないと思うし、顔も見たくない気持ちもわかる。それでも話だけは聞いてあげて。許さなくてもいいからお父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
もし俺のせいで男というものに恐怖を覚えているのはそれは誤解だ。俺はろくでなしだが他の父親たちは違う。俺とは正反対で琴行くんはあんな青年だ。絶対に
He doesn't know.
幸せにしてくれる。付き合うとなら柊君立派な男だけどな。あいつがお前をやれるとずっと思っていた。しかしそんなのは俺の勝手な決めつけで、結婚するもしないもお前が自分で決めて構わない。
That's actually fair.
許さなくていいから俺の呪縛から解放されて幸せに生きてくれ。今まですまなかった。
If you believe in the fox spirit in the first place.
Fair. But I do like that this last playthrough actually gives some context to the dad.
許せるかどうかわからないけど、お父さんの気持ちだけは受け取ったから。
Yeah, that's always a thing I find actually kind of important because, like he said, you do not need to forgive me. But like,
Well, 60s guy that was quite mature.
it was, the fact that he wrote to her and was literally saying, "I had fucked up ideas and I made you feel scared of me because I thought this was the thing I should do," and Also in context, this is literally after he threw that knife. So this was such a. It's interesting to think about that. Not the knife throw broke her, but the fact that he actually wrote and apologized and was like, "Listen, I was the worst dad imaginable." Because like, you can live with the if someone is terrible and evil and hurts you, if you can just say they are. But when then they come and actually explain to you that yes, they fucked up, yes, they are the worst person and they regret it deeply, because like, again, by the way, really good voice acting. Like, that is one of those where like, yeah, no, I really feel like this guy is crying. He literally was like, shit, I think I lost my daughter. Which he still cares for. Because the thing is, yeah, his idea of being a good father and what, the toxic patriarchal ideas were set into his mind led to were the things that then made him do a lot of shitty things. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. She does want to understand him, and I mean, it's good that, you get at least an explanation, because, like, I think before that he was just, like, raging, evil person. And then, when the mom is like, hey, your dad is actually a completely shy and the complete opposite of what he shows you. It's just like, yeah, he probably also just compensated for the fact that he got betrayed. He doesn't have his restaurant, his shop, or his shop. He lives in a mountain village, and his wife, that he loves, is dying of cancer. That he did just probably also compensate a lot, which again, it doesn't excuse his. Not in the slightest. He was terrible. But it does give a good explanation that people are not just, people are not evil by default, I would say. That's always a big thing to keep in mind.
Yeah. If we already go to the concept of evil, then yes.
Yeah. Evil is a shit concept anyway, so whoops.
Yeah, if you're going to use it, then it's probably relatively accurate to say that people aren't evil, but the actions they take can be.
Nope, and Hinako rightly does. Okay, what was this? There's an answer to.
Because nobody said neither of us ever said Hinako forgives him.
Never. Like, I know that she doesn't forgive him. That's right. That's the right thing to do. But it's good to have the context of his actions. God, we have the fucking Splatter Boys again. Anyway, Nope was separate.
Oh, that's a problem. Because then I don't know what it's for.
Time delay sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so that's still the same though.
Marriage Hinako didn't forgive. Well, Chaito didn't as well, but she wouldn't kill them, basically. Their memories. But she needs to kill them because otherwise she can't move on.
Mm-hmm.
Magical place where food is moving.
ナコ遅かったな 今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。
Don't drink and have daughters.
それではご一同様、包丁のさようどうぞご覧くださいよー。なんだその戦は。
The obvious panic reaction. Interesting that Hinako on the one hand can have this one relatively progressive idea about just wanting to be able to choose, and on the other hand this good idea about blood.
I mean, that's still very instilled in Japanese culture, sadly. I mean, there is a reason, I would say, why One Piece is such a work of that just works itself off on blood relations. Like, there's a reason for that.
True. So let's see.
Yeah, this time Hinako and Setsu are parents enough to recognize that these monsters aren't them. Yeah.
これを飲みなさい。少し楽になるはずだ。
Really delayed enough. Should breathe a bit more now. Ah.
私は一体。
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
Oh, hey, can you turn off the stove? Oh god, now that it was burnt now. And put it off, please.
これでは皆々様に愛想をつかされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私は
What?
許しはしない。
Thanks. We have some chili on the stove and I let it slowly simmer. It was like on 1 or 1.5, right?
1.5.
Okay, maybe there's a bit of burnt things on the bottom, but oh well.
君の体にも合う
Should I stew a bit?
Yeah, that would be nice.
これは
先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そう
And
気をつけて。
did it burn?
行こう。
Oh well.
君のために用意した一番大切なものがある。
はい。
Did you taste a bit?
No.
Ooh. And I was about to ask. Yeah, Agonia wanted chili con carne again, and
I asked like 3 weeks ago.
yes, and I slowly worked off all the things you wanted, from dumplings to chili.
Dumplings, you forgot to buy certain
Szechuan
ingredients, so it wasn't really dumplings I was asking for, so it doesn't count.
I make new ones.
Thank you.
And I know how next time I can make them more tasty. Ah, yes. Can you... Puzzle opening...
Hmm?
Which
puzzle?
It's the relief puzzle.
立派な方々。
Murals, I would say.
Neural, yeah. Scroll of Discipline. The time for rebirth is now. Respect us, servers, become the good and clever woman you ought to be.
我
Oh.
That's the Noble Society, basically.
Yeah, but also Hinako's probably now like, wait a second, you fuckers?
That's what they want.
Yeah.
Yuki doesn't want that, I think, but he still wants to possess her, so...
He's possessive, yeah, that's probably his biggest flaw. Otherwise, I would say Koryuki's, yeah.
He doesn't accidentally drug her, so what...
I mean, the thing is...
Well, Shu kinda willfully drugged her. So... Yep.
Yeah, he is.
He definitely is.
I mean,
That's the point why he's a fox. He is kind of part of that society. He already absorbed some ideas from there.
yeah. Meanwhile, I would say the fact that the dad was like, hey, no matter who you choose, I just want you to be happy is like, he probably doesn't know the finer intricacies of Shu and Kotayuki. He's just probably like, no, those are two. You know, by the way, that's probably the most interesting thing I think about the dad, that he's like, hey, even if you choose like two guys that are, you know, one of the guys that is kind of the opposite of what he is, he'd still be fine with that and probably more happy. Yeah. Realize your good fortune. This miracle is more than you deserve.
感謝は命じられるものじゃ。
Yeah, Hinako is slowly realizing.
宴は終わりましたでしょうか。やはり皆様ももう少し
Oh, yeah.
楽しんでいたいですよね。
She played along in the other endings, but this ending she's just like, no? Forget your lowly. This is also why I like it's called Scroll of Discipline, because it's basically saying obedience. That should be it, actually. Lowly upbringing, pitiless parents, and foolish friends must all be cast aside.
私の愚かさ
Yeah, because you can't be seen within higher society.
でも親と友達勝手なことを言うな。
Yeah, hey, Minako and Shinako are both now. Oh yeah. Even ignoble mortal blood may serve its purpose. Be grateful for you are chosen for such an honor.
下界の血そんなものに選ばれたいと思ったことなどない。
I don't know if she really would like to marry Kotoyuki, but she likes Kotoyuki. But yeah, definitely not his family. Definitely not that family.
And she needs to tell him basically, I'm not an object, fuck off.
Yeah.
If he manages to do that, I think this could work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, I don't think Kotoyuki is a bad person. Quite the opposite. He's just fucked in his own way.
Yeah, he tries to do good, I would say. He just isn't aware of some not so nice ideas he's having.
Yeah, also come close. Woman must submit to man. Kotoyuki is still but a fledgling. Come, we shall see as you see, we shall treat you as we see fit. Look into my eyes.
He hasn't become fully assimilated with the environment yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
純子さん、
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では
お姉ちゃん。
まだ生きてるのね。しっかりなさい。
しっかりって。
未練は拙速では立てない。そう思い時間を与えたけれど、生きていてもいいなんて考えてないわよね。そんな甘えは許さない。殺せ、必ず。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
なた様のお印ですね。
Okay, let's see what we need to do this time. Okay.
There.
Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, inside, so that has to be here.
Yeah. It's the black sparrow crest. Below is the white sparrow crest. And on top is the fox mask crest.
There we go.
Easy when you have the solution in front of you, right?
I know. But this one I probably would have solved myself.
Sooner or later.
This one was not that hard, I would say. Just which one goes where, I would say, was the harder part.
It's weird that the guy that can't even look to the other two below is the one that looks over them.
It's over them. So
Yeah, it's over them technically.
I know. Your ADHD hates it. I know that's
That
technically
has nothing to do with ADHD.
No, every time something is not as precise because like it looks over them.
Still not ADHD.
Then what? Oh, it's the autism. You know what? The pickle Pepsi is not working. The autism is like, yeah, that's not precise enough. Understandable though. Understandable. But I feel like if you design a puzzle would either be too arcane or too obvious.
Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with people not being able to solve it. That's the thing.
But puzzles are meant to be solved.
No. Puzzles are meant to be solved by the people that are able to solve them.
Are you sure it's pickles? I'm very sure that those are pickles. Those are pickles, right?
Those are cornicuhus. Or something.
Say something normal for once.
Autism?
No, that is willful.
But it's normal.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm eating one of the pickles now. I need something. I'm eating a nice little pickle.
よくここまでついてきてくれた
Mmm.
一緒だからここまで来られました。
もうわずかの辛抱だ
Get fucked, boy.
最後まで。
Oh, you could make such a great Sonic Adventure 2 reference in there.
What?
Eggman's line.
Oh, what was it again? Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Oh. The top 10 destructions of all time. Did you really think you could trick me with this fake Chaos Emerald? How did you know it was fake? Because you just told me, Fox Boy. They never wrote Eggman as sharp again ever, I think.
They also never gave him a gun. Again.
Cowards. Eggman should have a gun.
Or two.
なんで邪魔をする。お前たちを消し去る。この街を私が取り戻して。
I don't know if I ever should maybe stream Sonic Adventure 2. I suck at that game.
Oh yes, you do.
It's just weird.
But it's a good game.
Yes.
It's a fun game.
なぜ逃げる。どこへ行く気だ。
Well, Marishinako's whole shtick is running away.
Honestly, I do think if they want to make a good Sonic game again, they do need to make Eggman threatening again.
Let's start one, yeah.
The rest is like,
They would also need to make a good Sonic game again.
that's true.
Not wrong. Technically, Shinako tried to kill Shinako in the beginning of the game and then kind of gave up, I think.
Yeah, it's like, are you going to pull through? No?
Yeah, she
Girl.
was very patient. But Child Shinako is now like, I'm actually gonna do some shit. Which is good, because we took like 3 endings to get here. Not 4.
It is very long. 3 endings and an alien invasion. It wasn't an alien invasion, but she was an enemy to all women.
Yeah, I'm just saying she tried in the beginning, but
Yeah.
then obviously it was like, I can do it anytime. Do I really need to? Maybe she can figure something out. And
私の世界を全部壊してどこまでもてあそぶ気？
Sorry if I'm just collecting shit, but yeah.
誰の仕業だ？絶対に報いを受けさせてやる。
I don't know. And now that you mention it. Bug? I think it was a bug. Because now it's normal again. I think because I switched between mid-attack. The lightsaber became like the cursed
移
sword.
植が進んでる。早く行かないと。
So you can do movement swaps technically.
Technically, movement. So
You should
movement.
try. You should try giving it the knife moveset maybe.
Let me just check.
That doesn't work.
No, it's back to normal. So I'm confused.
私の人生は
We need to review the footage, but yeah, I think this was a bug with a.
幸せは自ら選ぶ。私が。私の心を乱そうとしても無駄だ。
Oh, okay. I actually died once again, but it was just shitty timing. Oh well.
でも私に勝手な選択を強いるんじゃない。お前たちが何をしようとそんなまやかしは通用しない。どこだ。どこに隠れている。私をもてあそぶ黒幕はどこだ。お前たちを消し去る。この町を私が取り戻してやる。 はどこまでおもちゃにされなきゃならないんだ。私の怒りと悲しみを引き継いでくれ。
Hmm.
これがあなたの生き様なの？
お姉ちゃんから見たらきっとバカな女に見えると思う。私は家畜の餌のように与えられる幸せよりも這いずり回ってでも自分の力で得られるものを幸せと思う生き方をしたい。
後悔はしませんね。その選択の結果を決して誰のせいにもしないと誓いますね。
それ私たち清水ひな子の選択。運命は私たちが自ら、私たちが十分に悩み抜いて納得してから選ぶ。お前たちのおもちゃにはもうならないぞ。
Does she get her face back? Or she just gets angry. Whoops. But yeah, actually I wish the
あらあら本当に綺麗な当家にはふさわしくない。
ようこそ。どうか心安らかな日々を。
I really wish the laser sword would have a bit more and maybe imitate other weapons. That would be very cool actually.
It's a question if it's also popping stats.
Yeah, it's not her hand. Oh.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
I wonder what the doll will say this time. Play with me forever.
Well, you can do that. That's not really a problem.
Oh yeah, right. I should actually go and change them again to... Because now it can get a bit annoying if I don't do that. Mizu Hinako's happiness. The only one. Ah, yeah.
About herself?
And even then it's more like, no, Shimizu Hinako wants to care about her happiness on her own.
I have the feeling the game tries to set up a dichotomy that isn't a dichotomy.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
It's like, yeah, I know the doll is to a degree, she wants to stay a child, but also, That's the problem, considering you can just also keep doing and keep playing with your dolls. Or keep your plushies. If you put them out, you're actually a weirdo, in my opinion. Like, that's one thing that I really hate about some current advertisements we've been seeing about, like, oh, you had your phases and you can just sell it now. And it's like, as if memories and emotions you people make, even though, yeah, there are phases, as if this is worthless and can be discarded and sold.
Doesn't feel like it.
Not really. It's a bit different.
Hi, bot.
I mean, you can definitely make that connection, considering there is the whole thing about they just kept playing Space Wars, even though the movie was like, it was based on, it's like old. So like there is a thing of there's definitely a thematic of Hinako just having kind of a stuck thing.
But then again, lots of people play paintball or reenact stuff. Just pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, also hi bot.
That's why it probably doesn't strike me as much as like a rejection of growing up or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's, in the end, what changes when you grow up is mostly you need a job or you die.
Yeah, and that is definitely more the thing, but like...
Well, in her case, she doesn't need a job because...
She can't even have one.
Well, probably could have one, but it's generally not expected of her.
I mean, one of the few jobs women had back in the day were like stewardess. Those were the, oh hey, you actually could live on your own job. That's by the way how in old period pieces and such, you usually always see the quote-unquote independent woman always in very specific jobs because it's also usually the only one they can actually have. And especially in older movies, there was also this mockery because, you know, they were relying on the fact that they had to have a husband in a lot of countries. Like, that's fucked if you think about it.
Hinakoや、綺麗だよ。ほら、お父さん。
ここはもうお前の家ではない。一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
Hey?
Do the same thing.
Yeah. But I do get why he was crying in that scene. Why he was crying to marry Hinako. He's regretting. Because Mary Hinako hates him on a fundamental level. And, yeah, I get it though. I get it. Yeah. Well, let's actually go and get to the whoever the final boss is this time. LOL! This time it's not the pipe, it's the laser sword! Ah, that is a bit goofy.
Yeah, because like the doll only explicitly stated things like keep playing with me, but right now she's saying help yourself basically.
I think there are two dolls.
It could be. but I don't think it's necessary. So
しめ縄が絡まって私の生き様みたい。今はとにかく進むんだ。諦めるものか。
Here comes Hinako with her laser sword. Whoop, whoop.
あなたは誰？どうして私を操ろうとしていたの？
good question.
Yeah. Yeah. She's also like, you are controlling me. That's not good. So.
通さないつもりか？上等だ。死ね。
Well. Anyway, time to run up to the final boss and, well, see how this game
お前ら
ends.
の思い通りにはならないぞ。私はもう自分の望むものが何なのか分かってるから。邪魔するな。どけ。今度こそもう後戻りはできない。行こう、清水ひな子。
Let's see what who we are up against. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
な子。あなたひな子なの？
お姉ちゃん、私たちは誰かのおもちゃにされているの。
どういうこと？
私を嫁がせたい何者かと、それを妨害したい何者かが私を二つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど、私はようやくそれに気づけたの。人に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと、私たちはそれと戦わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。
When being
Well,
ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。ごめんね、お父さん、お母さん。
mhm.
私、やっぱり親不孝者だと思う。
Okay.
でも本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるなら、この暴挙をどうか許して。これが私の選択、そして私たちをもてあそぶ者たちへの抗議。
Hmm?
I get the sentiment.
Yeah, she destroys the marriage.
Hmm.
But on her own volition now.
どうして私たちはどちらかが殺されなければならないの？どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの？
Oh? They're fusing again.
Nope,
Oh.
they're not fusing.
Ah! Huh. I didn't expect Kotoyuki to clutch in.
Then interesting you call it the most supernatural, but everything that's supernatural, again, you can technically explain without it.
そのようなものが里に現れるために、我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に欲するようまじないをかけた。
何を言って。
歴代の跡取りたちは皆うまくたぶらかして戻ってきたが、
間の娘一人たぶらかせぬようでは未熟が過ぎる。
豊樹さんはずっと私をお嫁さんにしたい一心でずっと努力してきたって孤独にずっと笑うな！一生懸命に悩んで生きてきたことゆきさんを笑うな！
Okay, so nope.
私は初め全然乗り気じゃなかった。でも彼の気持ちを知るうちに私も同じくらい一生懸命考えなくちゃならないって思ったの。いつかお父さんみたいになるかもしれないって。
Oh, there is the doll.
私の悩みを笑っていいのは未来の自分だけだ。彼の思いに応えることで私の人生は何を得られる？何を失う？何が変わって何が生まれる？女の幸せは男に愛されること。そんな魔法の言葉で私の悩みは解決しない。
There's your chance at the achievement.
I don't know if that even counts.
Probably.
come on. You can only get the arrow achievement in ending 2.
Why are you saying that as if it would be your own words, even though it's past words?
Sorry, I just read what was said.
Where is the meeting, boys?
With the achievement. Killed him in 10 minutes. Speed kill.
Under 10 minutes.
In under 10 minutes, yeah.
Why is it a speed kill? Under 10 minutes?
Well, it probably takes way longer if you play on Lost in the Fog.
True. But then it should depend on...
But yeah, also a nice thing that you now fight with the opposing Hinakos, the bosses they fought before. Because Chinako fought the fox, Minako fought the doll.
久しぶりの祝言に酒が過ぎたのだろう。普段は温和な方なのだ。
どうすればいいの？
この場は私が何とかしておく。
琴雪さん、一緒に。
すまなかった。私は君に全てを与えたつもりで、君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった。私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ。君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと。生きなさい。
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったなら、また会いましょう。 私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
Hotoyuki really is like the one good guy in this whole story.
The goodest.
And he took a still a bit to make the final realizations. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, literally being like, hey, I love you, but if you love me, that has to actually be something you have to decide. That's a very mature thing to say. Again, kind of the only good guy in the whole story, and even he had problems. Oh, what a game, actually. I definitely would say so the music glitched again. Oops. Yeah, the music is just bugged. I'm just like,
The music is bugged for you?
Yeah.
For me, it seems fine.
It's not how it sounds. It should just sing normally. The theme.
Oh yeah, for me there is no singing at all.
Yeah, that's why I mean, it's broken. I'm kind of impressed how much the music just bugs out. It's like, this is the most consistent bug we have in this game, and it kind of ruins a kind of important part. I like watching the credits, but it's still very funny that this is the bug, considering that Silent Hill was a notoriously janky series before that. I mean, let me be clear here. I think they probably made the most polished and well-designed Silent Hill out of the box here. And... okay, is this the best Silent Hill? I mean, I do think this might be my game of the year, though. Then again, I know some people are like, they don't know if it's this or Clair Obscur, but also, like, personally, Clair Obscur disqualifies itself because it had AI shit used in it, so,
I think they patched it out by now.
That doesn't matter.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they still did it. And, like, you know what?
That's the problem if you do not keep track of where your assets are coming from.
Yeah, but you know what? We can talk about that in a second, because like we still have like 20 minutes left. So either we'll stop after this, or I, you know, put in like a round of Battlefield 6 or so. Kind of want to do this regularly on Tuesdays anyway. And then we can talk a bit about what really irks me about when people find out games use Gen AI content. Because there's some shit I don't think is mentioned nearly enough. Yeah, we're waiting for the post-credit scene. Don't worry about that, Claire. This is more of an what to do afterwards, because we have a little bit of time left, but shouldn't go over time that much. So yeah. Okay. Letter from Kotoyuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ibisugoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through cracks in stone walls. Enlightening, I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. It must have been quite a sight to see a man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. You know what? Kotoyuki, enjoy your fucking life when you can. Love when they saw me, saying a real grown-up shouldn't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When I heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbei. So I must say, I was taken aback when the child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Again, this is one of those things where, like, yeah, Kotoyuki really is overcoming his biggest problems and, like, Imagine such a scene. A full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. As once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. Which is like, yeah, it's like, maybe I should live first. And then think about marriage. Very responsible, Kotoyuki. I like him. Ha!
And then they technically all died.
どんな風に生きようね。琴雪さんみたいに生きてみたい。誰かをものすごく好きになって、その人のためにものすごく努力して。情熱のすべてを注ぎ込むような一途で一生懸命な生き方をしてみたい。今度は私から琴雪さんに求婚するくらいの勢いで一生懸命に。私はまだ決まってないけど、とにかく何かに一生懸命に。何それ。
Everything stays the same, kinda.
To a degree.
Just this time we don't have a gas outbreak, I guess.
ここは静かだね。誰も邪魔しない。せかさない。
They're walking up to the shrine.
いるのは私たちだけ。私たちだけで行く末を決められる。
Oh yeah, Mr. Druglord is just gone. How did they get up there?
こんな静かな恵比寿ヶ丘は初めてかも。ここは私たちだけの静寂の恵比寿ヶ丘だね。
Oh, there's the bell. My sister.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't need it anymore now. Fuck! Can we jump over this one? Think so. Maybe Sugoka and Silence. Hey, Melmi-san! Honestly, I should probably do a lot more of those, because like I usually stream, survival horror on Sundays. So playing Silent Hill games wouldn't be that bad. And I know Silent Hill 4 is on GOG, so maybe one day we do that. The thing is, February, there's going to be Resident Evil 9. I still don't know what I will do in the... Okay. In the meantime, we know what comes. You know what comes next Sunday? Lunacid. Agonia wants me to play it.
You literally talked to me about it, and you were like, oh, I also want to stream this one day. And I was okay, and I want to play it because it looks cool.
And if we have some co-op games done like EDF and so, we're gonna do Resident Evil 5. Twinako has been restored, yeah. And she does keep the fox arm.
To be fair, it's not like there's another arm lying around she could take.
That's fair. She kind of sawed her other one off. But, yeah. Again, 15 minutes left. I think if I put in now another round of Battlefield, it would go over time.
We will go over time, but you wanted to talk about things.
Yes,
so you kind of need to do that.
If we want to do that, we do that then. Yeah. So, everyone, thanks for being here. I think this might definitely be my favorite game of the year. Kinda easy, but still cool that this is probably really the best Silent Hill game that there is. So, but yeah, there's actually a lot of horror on this channel. I technically wanted to do Revelations 2 at some point, and yeah, I mean, honestly, I can understand why you would like Kotoyuki. His biggest problem was just, oh, I want to do this, and then everything will be fine. And she was like, no, Kotoyuki, I want to make my decisions. I'm not your doll, and you should get a grip. And he's like, I actually should get a grip. You're right. Which is just like, okay, Kotoyuki, you actually, it's tough to say that, but like, I totally get liking Kotoyuki. Like, yeah. Anyway.
He's a bit wimpy, but...
That's not bad. It's not that bad. Especially, you rather want a wimpy guy than the opposite.
What's the opposite of wimpy? The opposite
of shit.
No, that's not the opposite. The opposite of wimpy is not being wimpy. At the very least.
Yeah. Fair point. But well, yeah, great thing. We have a lot of horror stuff still going, but yeah.
I'm more for some confidence in the sense of know what you want.
Okay, that's fair. And both marriage consent, so this. Yeah, he really goes against his family. It's like, no.
But he doesn't do it on his own.
He needs a push. Yeah.
That's my problem with him.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, Shu can go to hell. He's like the worst. You know what? Even the father redeems himself a bit. Shu's just like, nah, I drugged you and I hope it just works out how I want to. Like, you know what? Fuck you, Shu. Actually go to hell. Sorry.
Fair point. Shu's worse.
Shu is worse. I am amazed to say that, but Shu's worse. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit about him. She's just like, you know what, Kotoyuki? Take your time through that. It is really cursed. Like, again, the dad at least groveled and was like, I fucked up my whole role as a parent, and I do not want your forgiveness, which is like, that's more than Shu, who was just like, no, I drugged you. What?
And probably still petted Kotayuki after you left.
Probably still tried you the fuck up. Yeah, it is not about Shu. He just fucking inserted himself, literally, with the fucking drugs. But yeah, next Sunday, still horror vibes, by the way. Like Lunatic, from what I saw, horror vibes, original Kingsfield-like game, dungeon crawly. That's gonna be fun. And
also lucky for you, it's a piss easy game.
You're telling that to a person that does professional runs in Resident Evil.
It's Kingsfield-like.
Okay, Kingsfield.
And I know
Kingsfield is not that hard.
I haven't seen you play the Kingsfield, but I have seen you playing Dark Souls.
Yeah, okay, Dark Souls is different. I just have a problem with Dark Souls. Okay,
I know you have a problem with Dark Souls.
I have
because like
we can talk about it in a second. Different stream would be better for that. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone, thanks for being here for Science Life. Yeah, this is very probably much my goatee this year. See you all in a bit. We just restart the stream page. We will be right back.
Refresh it.
Refresh it. And then we can yap about a few things. But
yeah,
thanks for being here. See ya.